what is your start on that new ID system? It should also be free, just a reminder.
Well, so far, I
can put the mic on it.
I think it's a good step, you know. It's a good thing. It look good, but sometimes some people don't believe in it.
Why you think they don't believe in it?
Because people all say invading their privacy and them something there. So,
you know why we have nothing in life, Andrew? You get rid of mason them, you get rid of mechanic them, you get rid of taxi man them. What the bumble clot we do you? What we do you?
For me, I think it's a good part.
So you think when most people find the good advantage or the good part of it, you think they will like it?
Some persons. Some persons will. I don't think some person gonna accept it.
So, but you think minority will and majority?
Minority, because sometimes when you go at a business place and to find like a document a problem, so if you can find everything in one place, it's good for me.
Okay, so can we you think so this is most people's problem, they don't think it's just burning. But do you think that we can trust the government and other business places or personal information and they will use it for bad means?
Well, we have to trust somebody. No matter what we do, we have to trust somebody. Because the good and bad everywhere. So we have to trust somebody.
You rob up all you see and build money. You can't even talk about how the money go.
Okay. So is the government focused on too much high-tech, you know, technological things and while poverty is that some Jamaicans do, or do you think so that they are too focused on, you know, this modern thing?
We are in modern days, you know, so we have to expect all these things.
So don't you think that some of the old way of doing things should still stay in place?
Yes, I think so. I think so, because it's not everybody can go in at they call it now.
Well, I don't know, you know.
The computer
and the AI. And the AI. So it's some elderly don't not going to get used to it. Not going. I don't think they're going to manage it.
Okay, so it will be illegal not to accept this new ID. Do you see this as force to accept it? Or you think that when people learn the good of it, people just eventually accept it without the government have to force anyone to accept it?
Well, no matter what we do, you know, no matter what we do, we all, some people not going to accept it while some will.
So why you think the some that won't accept it won't?
Because I think the mindset is a mindset.
So you think if they are provided with the info, or if say they were interested in going to get the right information, you think the information that they will get will actually make they find it accepted?
Depends on the information that them getting. Because some people, if they get the information, them won't accept it.
They won't accept it. No. Alright, but you personally do, will you accept it based on the info that you receive?
Well, if I get the right information and know say it's the right thing, well, I will.
So after you left here and go home, you think now that has sparked the idea, you think you will go home and do some more research?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, but such information that you just received though, you think is it enough to let you accept it though? Being that the advantages that
you have to get some more, even though you say it, but you have to get some more information.
So is it a thing where you are scared?
Yeah, everybody's scared because you don't know what is going on. You don't know what is behind everything what's going on. So I don't know who's scared.
So why? So you don't. But I'm sure that there are many systems where our information are already lodged in. Because, for instance, you go to for instance, a driver's license. Once the police run it, you know, there are information that pop up, you know, to them, you know, that should match what's on. So our information already are lodged into systems. You understand? So are you think this people should take those things that are?
We have to just live with it because we have a lot of stuff. Because if we go to if certain places we go, we have to have our identification card and so forth. So it doesn't make no sense to shift away from it, draw away from it. We have to just accept it.
Okay,
we have to accept it.
Thank you for the information. But generally, is a very working class person. What kind of job you do, General?
Taxi me drive, I drive my own car.
Okay,
self-employed. Boss can't fire me.
Okay. Alright, so General, so we have a few little questions for you. What was your last JPS bill charge?
Oh, $6,000.
$6,000. You think that was fair?
JPS a thief long time.
Yep.
That no fear, cause how on? 3 of we alone live there.
Sure.
And 2 of we drive taxi.
Yeah.
4 of we live there. Me and my brother and we 2 man. I watch it now. Me left 5:30 and go back like 8:30, 9 o'clock. He might pass through sometime at daytime and hold asleep and go back. But that not say $6,000 high CM. We don't allow no JPS a thief.
So you say you don't use that much crunch. You not
all when we not using it, most we use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think about JPS being the only power supply service?
We want competition long time, man.
Competition.
Long time. Right now we could have opened a power station in my opinion.
Yeah?
What do you mean, man? Then me tell you something. You will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shops today, sir. I see them the amount of JPS company for there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, many.
Alright, it's like how you have 2 telephone companies.
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah.
We have to call on them. Suchman and Suchman one them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say no monopoly system.
You want some more Suchman to one JPS company to man.
Okay. So do you think the solar power system would be much cheaper in the country?
If you could afford them, they have that. And when you have that, I use for them current or them want to against you again.
Okay. So
yeah.
What do you think is better, the prepaid or the postpaid JPS service? You know, buying your digital meter.
Watch out now. Most people can't afford. Here what me look, because that me used to for a long time. Me go pay me bill at the paymaster down at JPS. If me can't bother with the buy like that, I go buy a shop. I'm not sure them will give me the right amount of like.
Okay.
In everything I rock it in, man. I do make this now.
Okay. So
when your light cut off when you go down at JPS, then talk to you good. And I say, you come out of the building. If you should have hear what them say, no for them tell us the church if you pay your bill long time. I watch it. JPS cut off your bill for $2,000 overdue. And them charge about the same $2,000 to put it on. And if you don't know what you do, when you repair the connection fee and pay the $2,000, if you don't check right, the $2,000 come back again for the next bill. General lemma.
So since alright, so what method you think they are using to calculate the bill? Alright, what do you think they're doing? They're just doing an estimate or not?
Not for them to estimate bill, I know all of them.
Not all of them, but you think the estimate is wrong most of the time? Or?
Then not much wrong. When you come see me and talk to me about the thing, I right where you feel like right. Give me no foolishness that man. Come read me meter and tell me I'm burn. Why you sit down and tell me say your estimate say me burn that. That much wrong.
Okay, but I heard a lady earlier on saying that the meter thing, she really stay with the meter thing. And she would have said the estimate is better because people going into communities, when the JPS man go into some communities to read meter, they are attacked.
Who fool people them?
You don't think so?
Acha, let me tell you something. If the police want you, you know where they more fine.
Yeah.
So if JPS will collect them bill, how you want to use bill and you don't want to pay? JPS have come collect him bill.
Yeah.
So if you are going to attack the JPS to come read the meter, then the people fool, then the people deserve to get estimate bill then.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Everything is wrong and I right to everything, you know.
Yes. Okay. So you said those people deserve some dangerous charge.
Now if it's dangerous, just give them a charge.
Give them a
when they know they can afford. Because watch out. If me, I come to you for read for your bill, because I get paid for that, and you know say a bill there for me for read, I want to come here and attack me again. I'll charge you $50, but I'm going to charge you $55. Because I don't come. When you don't get $50 charge.
Okay, thank you for your honest opinion and all of your comments.
Have no fear, man.
Alright.
What are your questions like?
They're very simple, nothing much. Like what was your last bill charge? Like if you think it was fair enough, what do you think about JPS service? Do you think that JPS should have a competitor? And if you think that the solar light...
On JPS.
Yeah, so we just ask the consent first the video. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we have a nice lady here. What is the occupation, ma'am?
Secretariat.
Okay, she's a secretary. Okay, so what do you think about JPS service?
Well, for me it's been good, but I can only speak for myself.
Okay, so what was your last bill charge?
About 1,800. It's low, but I don't have a fridge right now, so I think that's why.
Okay, so you don't think that's fair. So you think that JPS is very good in your favor?
For me, it's working.
Okay, so do you think that JPS should have a competitor though?
Well, competition is sometimes good, you know, when you only have one person, they call it a monopoly.
Yeah.
So maybe opening the market a little might spread out things a bit better.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you think that solar system would be cheaper? Solar system power would be cheaper?
It would, because it would take you off the grid completely. You get your panels up on your house or whatever and you work with that.
But do you think that the government will support that? Because you know, if that is in place, well, JPS won't make any money. So you think JPS is really protected by the government?
They give some protection, I suppose, but I think we maybe should open up to solar a little more than we are.
Okay, so solar would be very more cheaper and better.
It would be, but as you said, we don't want to kill the JPS, so I suppose a little more with the solar would help, but we still keep the public service.
Okay, so thank you for your information. Okay,
You're
ma'am?
welcome.
Okay.
Alright, I look out for me.
Yeah, and Hot Water channel, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
Alright. So, yeah, my general, I have a couple questions I ask you about police and brutality, isn't it? So you think about police brutality?
Well, my views on police brutality is that we live in a very violent society. And with the police, and you have civilians that are violent, and you have police that are violent. You have some of the young police them who are mature enough and they make the emotion get the better of them, and them act on them emotions sometimes instead of upholding the law and treat the citizen as according to the law. Even if he commit a serious crime, the law don't say you must take it personally and go brutalize him.
Okay. So what do you think about police wearing body cams?
Well, the law is the law, you know, so the law, if the law said they're supposed to wear it, and I think in some cases it might protect them from people telling lie on them.
So you think police would be better knowing that they are under surveillance?
Not necessarily, no, because some people couldn't care less. Most of them will, but you have the rogue few who, no matter what them have on, even if the commissioner of police is there to reprimand them, they are going to do what they mind tell them to do.
Okay, but do you think that the state and heads of government is doing enough about these officers with inappropriate conduct?
Well, I would say that no, every politician on both sides of the fence want to be friends of the police. So them going to always be on the side of the police. So, unless it is from their constituency that the person come from, they might go say something. But on a whole, them not going to get on the wrong side of the police because them looking them support.
Okay, so for what reason should an officer brutalize a civilian?
There can be no justifiable reason.
Yes.
No justifiable reason.
Okay, so what should happen to an officer that physically harm a civilian where it's not self-defense concern?
Well, he should be dealt with under the law that govern his treatment of civilian.
Okay. So do you think that it is okay for a civilian to react with brutal act if he thinks that he's physically harassed by a police?
No, because for one, him can't fight the state, but the state have a mechanism that is there to repay him, to reward him if he's unjustly treated.
Okay, so thank you for your honest opinion, sir. Yeah, man, so simple, man. Give a thanks to man. Yeah, so little your chest, sir. Yeah, alright, no, if you know, and I try move, you know. Then that's why I ask first, you know, I go show. So, yeah, my general, I have a couple questions I ask you about police and brutality, isn't it? So, you think about police brutality?
Well, my views on police brutality is that we live in a very violent society. And with the police, and you have civilians that are violent, and you have police that are violent. You have some of the young police them who are mature enough and they make the emotion get the better of them, and them act on them emotions sometimes instead of upholding the law and treat the citizen as according to the law. Even if him commit a serious crime, the law don't say you must take it personally and go brutalize him.
Okay. So what do you think about police wearing body cams?
Well, the law is the law, you know, so the law, if the law said they're supposed to wear it, and I think in some cases it might protect them from people telling lie on them.
So you think police would be better knowing that they are under surveillance?
Not necessarily, no, because some people couldn't care less. Most of them will, but you have the rogue few who, no matter what them have on, even if the commissioner of police is there to reprimand them, they are going to do what they mind tell them to do.
Okay, but do you think that the state and heads of government is doing enough about these officers with inappropriate conduct?
Well, I would say that no, every politician on both sides of the fence want to be friends of the police. So, them going to always be on the side of the police. So, unless it is from their constituency that the person come from, they might say something. But on a whole, them not going to get on the wrong side of the police because them looking at them support.
Okay, so for what reason should an officer brutalize a civilian?
There can be no justifiable reason. Yes. No justifiable reason.
Okay, so what should happen to an officer that physically harm a civilian without where it's not self-defense concern?
Well, he should be dealt with under the law that govern his treatment of civilian.
Okay. So, do you think that it is okay for a civilian to react with brutal act if he think that he's physically harassed by a police?
No, because for one, him can't fight the state, but the state have mechanism that is there to repay him, to reward him if he's unjustly treated.
Okay, so thank you for your honest opinion, sir. Yeah, man, so simple, man. Give a thanks to man.
Hot water channel, straight to the max. Bring the thing to the people then. Original generous people. Same way.
Man, big up hot water channel, enough ice cream. Yeah man, big up yourself.